Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Press enter to continue. I did press enter. Yep, it worked. Alright, it's been 2.5 years. $1 million does not go that high. You can't make a space elevator out of $1 million $1 coins. $1 billion? Yes. Not $1 million. There's Eddie.
Hello and welcome
Boy,
to the
he's young.
special multiplayer DVD version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Your chance to try your luck in the famous hot seat and compete against your family or friends to be the first to reach the magical $1 million mark. All you need is your DVD remote control. You can move around the screen and make your choices by using the up, down, left, right button and then enter to lock in your answer. It couldn't be any simpler. Right, if you're ready, let's play.
Oh, imagine being the audience for this. We couldn't afford a live taping, so we went to the
Let's go
DVD
over
game.
the rules. I'm sure you're familiar with them by now. You are 15 correct answers away from winning a virtual $1 million. As always, you can walk away at any time, and if you get stuck, then you have the usual 3 lifelines. There's 50-50, you can phone a friend, or of course, you can ask the audience. Okay, if you're ready, all you need to do now is select the number of players, and we can play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
A virtual millionaire. It's just one player this time around.
Right, you have 15 questions and 3 lifelines. The very best of luck. Let's play. Okay, for $100, here's question number 1.
I'm ready. Lay it on me, Eddie. For what is JR the abbreviation? Jailer, Janitor, Junior, or Juror? It's obviously Junior.
Excellent. Right answer.
Yes, thank you. We don't have to drag this out. This isn't television. This is internet television.
Have a look at
We can
question
fly
number
through
2.
this.
It's
Get
worth
several
$200.
attempts in half an hour. If we need several attempts. Hamburg is a major city in which country? A. Austria, B. Germany, C. the Netherlands, D. Switzerland. I believe Hamburg to be in Germany.
Easy. That's the right answer.
Yeah, I was 99% sure. But where's
Here's
Bamberg?
question number 3. It's worth $300.
Is Bamberg also in Germany? The book All Creatures Great and Small was based on the daily life of a what? A. Animal trainer, B. Zoologist, C. Dog breeder, D. Vet. I would assume someone who studies all creatures great and small, that'd be about a zoologist. Oh, it's looping, don't worry, I didn't make the selection yet. B. Zoologist.
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Oh.
Bad luck.
Well, that's a shame.
Well, we never like to see a contestant go home with nothing. Unfortunately, though, on this occasion, you do.
Wow. Which is not a type of dinosaur? A. Ignoramus. B. Brontosaurus. C. Stegosaurus. D. Tyrannosaurus. It's obviously the Ignoramus. That's someone who's ignorant.
That's great. It's the right answer. Have a look at question number 2. It's worth $200.
An unstable situation is known as a house of what? A. Cards. B. Commons. C. Lords. D. Ill repute. The House of Commons is a House of Parliament. The House of Lords is also a House of Parliament in the United Kingdom. We don't have a House of Lords. It's a ridiculous idea. D is a House of Ill repute. That would be a brothel or bordello. But no, an unstable situation is a House of Cards.
That's correct. Well played. Here's question number 3. It's worth $300.
Which musician changed his name to a symbol? A. Prince. B. Michael Jackson. C. Lionel Richie. D. Kamal. The answer obviously being Prince, who changed his name to the love symbol due to contractual issues with his publisher.
No problems there, it's correct.
He really did not like that label.
Remember, a wrong answer here and you will leave with nothing. I'm sure that won't happen.
Are you
Question
sure?
number
It's
4.
happened so many times before. You don't know anything, you're a DVD. Which company is often referred to as the Big Australian? A. Qantas, B. Heinz, C. BHP, D. Uncle Toby's. Phew. I don't know which one's the Big Australian. It's not Heinz or Uncle Toby's. It's either Qantas or BHP. The Big Australian. Am I going to take I'm not going to use my 50-50 now. I'm just going to guess that it's BHP and then be upset when it's Qantas. Oh,
That's
it's
correct.
BHP.
Well played.
Oh, thank you. I had not really heard of that because, as it turns out, I don't read the stock news
Get
of
the next question
2004.
correct and you'll leave with at least $1,000. Good luck. Here comes question number 5.
It is. In which Russian city is the Bolshoi Theatre? A. Moscow, B. Omsk, C. Novosibirsk, D. Vladivostok. I don't know where the Bolshoi Theatre is. I would imagine it's not in Novosibirsk, which is extremely far north and very cold. I imagine it's not in Omsk, because Omsk is... well, it's less well known than the other 3 options. It's either Moscow or Vladivostok. I'm going to say the Bolshoi Theatre is in Moscow.
Yes, that's the right answer.
Because being an early question, it should be an obvious answer.
You've reached the first milestone, that's $1,000. Have a look at question 6. It could double your money to $2,000. Australia has honoured Sir Cliff Richard by naming what after him? Town, rose, river, wombat.
I don't know. Richard's Rose, Richard's River, Richard's Wombat, Richard's Town. I have no idea. I'm going to phone a friend.
Okay, let's phone a friend. Who do you think might be able to help you choose the right answer?
Probably no one, Eddie, but we'll give it a go. Is it Connor, the stockbroker, whose interests are the military, travel and sailing? Will it be Zoe, the housewife, whose interests are painting, literature and cinema? Or will it be Hayley, the physiotherapist, whose interests are food and drink, TV and pop music? We'll go with Zoe. Call Zoe.
There's only one answer that can be right, and it's definitely B. I hope you win, dear.
Thank you, Zoe. I'm glad you are definitely certain that it's B. Glad I could hear that too. It's very quiet. I have to turn up my TV. B, the rose. So Cliff Richard, there's a rose named after him?
Very good, no
No
problem at
idea.
all.
I had no idea.
Here comes a question. 7 out of a possible 15. It's worth $4,000. Good luck.
We have a long way to go.
What name is shared by a former president of the USA and a 1998 film character played by Jim Carrey? Harding, Wilson, Coolidge, Truman.
Thankfully, it's obviously Truman. Oop. I hate it when the DVD does funny things and
Well played.
unhighlights stuff.
You're absolutely right.
Yes, I am. The Truman Show. It was a movie.
Okay, if you choose the right answer to the next question, you can double your money to $8,000. Let's have a look at question 8 of 15.
Yep, every answer here doubles my money.
Which Mel Brooks film has been made into a successful Broadway stage musical? The directors, the producers, the writers, the editors.
The only one of these that I've heard of that's a musical is B, The Producers.
Wonderful. It's the right answer. The jumps are starting to get a lot bigger now. Here is question 9 for a possible $16,000. Which of these English Football League players is not Australian? Mark Viduka, Jacob Burns, Harry Kewell, Jason Wilcox.
Okay, Mark Viduka is Australian. Harry Kewell is Australian. I don't know the other two. I'm going to use a 50-50 and hope that you weren't listening to me knowing that A and C are the ones I'm sure about. Please don't eliminate both A and C.
Okay, you've decided to use your 50-50. Computer, please take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave the correct answer and 1 remaining wrong answer.
Very direct instructions to the computer. Oh, of course. Let's say it's Jason Wilcox. Ha!
Absolutely spot on, well done.
Thanks.
Okay, this is where the drops start to get steeper. Get the next question wrong and you lose $15,000. Get it right and you win $32,000 guaranteed.
Yay! And I can buy a Commodore.
What was French painter Toulouse-Lautrec's first name? Auguste, Pierre, Claude, Henri.
Toulouse-Lautrec. That's not a name I'm familiar with. Was it Auguste Toulouse-Lautrec, Pierre Toulouse-Lautrec, Claude Toulouse-Lautrec, Henri Toulouse-Lautrec? I think it was Auguste. Let's give Auguste a go. It's just a 1 in 4.
You don't have to play this, remember. It's a big drop if you're wrong.
I'm not going to look it up on my phone. I'm just going to say I'm sure. Yes, let's say it's Auguste Toulouse-Lautrec. It's Henri.
Sorry, you made the wrong choice. That's incorrect.
Well, I'll know for next time.
Bad luck.
Henri
You're just one
Toulouse-Lautrec.
more correct answer away from a guaranteed $32,000. Unfortunately, that wrong answer means you drop back to just $1,000.
Well, that's nice, but I don't care about the small prizes. I'm only here for the million. Will I give it one more attempt? I suppose so.
Okay, for $100, here's question number 1.
Skip. Oh. I can't perform this operation on this disc. Alright. What would you have if you just caught a cod? A fish.
That's great. It's the right answer. Have a look at question number 2. It's worth $200.
Winner of Best Picture Oscar for 1991 was The Silence of the What? A. Graves, B. Lambs, C. Rams, D. Wolves. The Lambs. Burp.
Nice one. It's the correct answer. Here's question number 3. It's worth $300.
Burned as incense is what wood? A. Brogue, B. Sandal, C. Stiletto, D. Thong. Ah, they're all shoes. Well, only one of these is a wood, and that is sandalwood.
That's the right answer. It's going well so far.
Yes, it is.
Remember, a wrong answer here and you will leave with nothing. I'm sure that won't happen. Question number 4.
From 1963 to 1973, Cape Canaveral in Florida was known as Cape what? A. Cape Nixon, Cape Kennedy, Cape Eisenhower, Cape Johnson. It would be Cape Kennedy, I'd imagine.
That's correct. Well played.
Interesting it was only renamed for 10 years. I didn't know that.
Get the next question correct and you'll leave with at least $1,000. Good luck. Here comes question number 5.
Encephalitis is the inflammation of which bodily organ? A. Brain, B. Heart, C. Liver, D. Lung. Oh, encephalo relates to the brain.
Very good, no problem at all. You've reached the first milestone, that's $1,000. Have a look at question 6. It could double your money to $2,000. The acronym ASIC stands for Australian Securities and Investments what? Commission, cooperative, company, coalition.
What is it? I think it's either commission or coalition. I'm sure it ends in "n". I'm going to say it's commission. That just seems right to me.
Of course it is. That's the right answer.
Well, there you go.
Here comes a question. 7 out of a possible 15. It's worth $4,000. Good luck. The Aegean is an arm of which larger sea? Baltic, Black, Mediterranean, Caribbean.
I'd say the Aegean Sea, featuring in Greek and Roman stories, is an arm of the Mediterranean.
Do you want to lock that in?
Yes.
Well played. You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
Okay, if you choose the right answer to the next question, you can double your money to $8,000. Let's have a look at question 8 of 15.
Yes. The hard half.
Which of these movies was shot in black and white? The Godfather, Gone with the Wind, Cinema Paradiso, Ed Wood.
Ooh, okay. The Godfather
Don't
is
forget,
in
you can
colour.
walk away at any time.
Gone with the Wind was in colour. Cinema Paradiso was in colour, I believe. I think Ed Wood was shot in black and white.
Well played.
Yes.
You're absolutely right.
I've not yet seen Cinema Paradiso, or indeed Gone with the Wind. I've been looking for a Gone with the Wind Blu-ray for a while, but they're hard to find.
The jumps are starting to get a lot bigger now. Here is question 9 for a possible $16,000. Which film does not star both Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman? Far and Away, Eyes Wide Shut, To Die For, Days of Thunder.
The only one I know to definitely star them both is Eyes Wide Shut. And I'll assume Far and Away does as well. To Die For I know very little about. I don't think Nicole Kidman was in Days of Thunder. Damn it, it was To Die For.
I'm afraid.
Well, there you go. Perhaps I should go watch Days of Thunder.
Well,
That's
the
the
way
one
it
where
goes
Tom
sometimes.
Cruise is a
You've got
NASCAR driver.
$7,000 and leave with just $1,000.
Little did I know it had Nicole Kidman in it. Well, there you go. So confidently incorrect. So slashed down in my hubris. What's that time looking like?
Let's play. Okay, for $100, here's question number 1.
A person suffering amnesia has lost his or her what? A. Wallet. B. Home. C. Memory. D. Citizenship. All these can happen with amnesia. Very often you'll lose your wallet. But it's memory.
Easy. That's the right answer. Have a look at question number 2. It's worth $200.
Adolescent plumpness is often referred to as what animal's fat? A. Kitten. B. Rabbit. C. Puppy. D. Chicken. Puppy fat, I guess.
Easy. That's the right answer.
Yeah, I often hear it as baby fat, not puppy fat, but alright, yeah. This makes
Here's
sense.
question number
Puppies are
3.
fat sometimes.
It's worth $300.
Which Australian artist features in commercials making a mess on carpets? Oh, Mr. Hart, what a mess.
Easy. That's the right answer. Remember, a wrong
He
answer
makes a
here,
big
and you will leave with nothing.
dragonfly
Sure,
out
that
of
won't
spaghetti
happen.
and other
Question
foods.
number 4.
The French leader Napoleon was often portrayed with his hand in his what? A trouser pocket. B. Hair. C. Coat. D. Wallet. It's coat. He's always seen putting his hand in the front of his coat.
No problems there. It's correct. Get the next question correct and you'll leave with at least $1,000. Good luck. Here comes question number 5.
Which of these is a type of tooth? A. Canine. B. Bovine. C. Feline. D. Ovine. Oh, we've got a cat, a cow. Ovine's a sheep? No, it's a canine. Is the type of tooth.
Yes,
There's
that's
also
the
a dog.
right answer. You've reached the first milestone. That's $1,000. Have a look at question 6. It could double your money to $2,000.
I love doubling my money to 2,000.
What first name has Australia's champion female golfer, Webb? Kelly, Carrie, Kerry, Kylie.
I have no idea. I don't know Australia's champion female golfer of the early 2000s whose last name is Webb. Let's ask the audience.
Right, audience, we need your help. Take a look at the options. Please vote now.
B 37% and C 35%. And it's almost always the one that they're slightly less sure about, so we'll have to say it's C, Kerry Webb.
Are you happy for it?
Yes. Ah!
Sorry.
This time it was
That's
the one
the
with the
wrong
2% advantage. It was Carry Webb with a double R-I-E.
You
Ah!
had nothing to lose, and having a go at that question, you finish with $1,000.
Yeah, 1,000. What's my running total now? Like 40,000? I can't do much with these virtual dollars, can I? Carry Webb. Unusual name. I'll have to remember it now. In the nursery rhyme, what did Little Bo Peep misplace? A. Chickens, B. Sheep, C. Ducks, D. Geese. Little Bo Peep has lost her ducks. No, it's sheep.
Easy. That's the right answer.
The hint there being rhyme, and what rhymes with Bo
Have a
Peep?
look at question number 2. It's worth $200.
200 virtual dollars, what'll we get? A green vegetable is what cress? Ah, the elemental cress. We've got air cress, earth cress, fire cress, and water cress.
Have you got any idea at all?
Yeah, I've got an idea, Eddie. We're going to do some cress bending. It's water cress.
Nice one. It's the correct answer.
Like that old joke about the other elemental melons. You know, watermelon's good, but what about fire
Here's
melon?
question
You know?
number 3. It's worth $300.
We have rock melon. I guess that's earth melon. What are the air and fire melons? Maybe bitter melon. Ah, never mind. What is a name or description that is wrongly applied to something? A misadventure. B. Misdemeanor. C. Misnomer. D. Misunderstanding. It's a misnomer. That's a wrong name.
Easy. That's the right answer.
When you misapply the nomenclature to a word.
Remember, a wrong answer here and you will leave with nothing. I'm sure that won't happen. Question number 4.
I always leave with nothing, Eddie. I always leave with nothing. The Savoy Operas were the work of which famous pair? A. Gilbert and Sullivan. B. Burke and Wills. C. Rogers and Hart. D. Romulus and Remus. Well, it was not Burke and Wills. They were explorers. It was not Romulus and Remus. They were the legendary founders of Rome, which may not have ever existed, but who knows. Was it Rogers and Hart or Gilbert and Sullivan? We'll say it was Gilbert and Sullivan.
That's the right answer. It's going well so far.
Only because I don't know who Rogers and Hart were. I know Rogers and Hammerstein. They were later opera writers. Gilbert and Sullivan were decades before their time.
$1,000. Good luck. Here comes question number 5.
They did the Pirates of Penzance. Gilbert Sullivan did. Alright, which of these is not a brand of sunglasses? A. Boral. B. Backfly. C. Ray-Ban. D. Oakley. It has to be Boral. They do recycling and stuff with trucks.
Very good. No problem at all.
Oh, do they do recycling? No, Boral did logistics? I see Boral on trucks.
You've reached the first milestone.
Boral do
That's
trucks,
$1,000.
not sunglasses.
Have a look at question 6. It could double your money to $2,000.
They do things with trucks.
Which pop icon and actress became the new face of the clothing company Gap in July 2003? Kylie Minogue, Madonna, Cher, Bjork.
It was in an earlier video. I've had this question before. I think it was Madonna. It was either Madonna or Kylie.
Very good. No
Yep,
problem
the
at
answer's
all.
not always Kylie Minogue. There's a lot of cases where the question answer's going to be Kylie Minogue. She was kind of everywhere. Happens when you're a famous
Here
Australian
comes a
and
question.
there's not much
7
news.
out of a possible 15. It's worth $4,000. Good luck. In the abbreviation HDTV, what does the D stand for? Degree, digital, definition, density.
Oh, that's clearly high density television. High digital, high degree, it's high definition. It's a big thing now.
Of course it is. That's the right answer.
Not that you'd know, being a standard definition, Eddie, from standard definition, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, that did not switch over until, I'd say,
If you choose the right
2008.
answer to the next question, you can double your money to $8,000.
When did Channel
Let's have
9
a look at
begin
question 8 of
simulcasting in
15.
HD? Definitely 07 or 08.
What is the chemical symbol for zinc? ZC, ZN, ZI, Z.
Oh dear. Yeah, we're testing my noggin. It is not Z. I don't think it is ZC. I think ZI is... oh no. One of them's zirconium. Zinc. ZN. ZN.
No problems there. That's the right answer.
Yeah. Next, you'll ask me what copper is, and I'll go, copper is
The jumps
Cu.
are starting to get a lot bigger now.
Yeah.
Here is question 9 for a possible $16,000.
What are the weird ones again? Iron is Fe, and
A gunnel is found on which mode of transport? Plane, ship, train, truck.
a gunnel. Did he say gunnel? I don't know. It's not pronounced gunwale how it looks. I'm pretty sure it's gunnel. It's on a ship.
No problems there. That's the right answer.
That's where the guns go.
Okay, this is where the drops start to get steeper. Get the next question wrong and you lose $15,000. Get it right and you win $32,000 guaranteed.
Can't I just walk? I could walk with 16, but no.
What type of bird is the grey lag? Pelican, duck,
Grey lag.
goose, swan.
Grey lag. Well, I trust my onomatopoeia instincts that say it's a grey lag goose. Well, I say it's a grey lag duck. Grey lag swan. Yeah, we've come to another great stop in the great filter. I climb up the tower, I find one I have no idea on, I fall back down, remembering an answer. And it just repeats and repeats and repeats. Alright, what type of bird is the grey lag? The grey lag. I'm going to phone someone who knows about birds. This probably won't work.
Right, you've decided to phone a friend. Who do you think will know the answer to this one?
Probably none of them, but, you know, I'll hope. Jack, the computer programmer. Jack doesn't know what birds are. Samuel's a carpenter, knows motorsport, fishing and photography. William's a doctor, knows folklore, astronomy, amateur dramatics. If you know fishing, you know birds, Samuel.
Now, this is a very tough question, and I have to admit I don't know the answer. I'm so sorry. I do hope you get it right, though. Goodbye.
You should be sorry. You may have doomed me to failure. Let's 50-50 it. That statistically is the most useful lifeline.
Okay, you've decided to use your 50-50. Computer, please take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave the correct answer and 1 remaining wrong answer.
Pelican or goose? Well, let's say it's the grey lag goose. Yay!
Of course it is. That's the right answer.
I should have went with my gut instinct. But there we go. We're 2 lifelines down and 9 questions through. Now to question 10. No, question 11.
Is worth
That's right, we're on 10.
$64,000.
All right.
You would still walk away with $32,000 even if you get it wrong. Let's hope you don't.
So this is the best place to be. There's no point walking.
Who was the first
Oh,
man to
here we
walk
go.
in space? Alexei Leonov, Yuri Gagarin, John Glenn, Alan Shepard.
Who was the first man to walk in space? That, now that's a good bit of trivia. Not walk on the moon, walk in space. Yuri Gagarin went up into space. He stayed in his capsule. He went back down. He did not spacewalk. Alan Shepard later went on Apollo missions. Alexei Leonov, I don't know. John Glenn. I just don't know. I will use my audience one, see if that gives me any gauge of where it's going. I'm leaning on thinking it's Alan
Okay,
Shepard.
you'd like to ask the audience. Audience, have a look at the options. Ready? Okay. Vote now.
Ooh. They're thinking A and D. Now, sometimes the one that they're 2% less sure about is the one that's right. Sometimes one that they're 2% more sure about is the one that's right. Effectively, it is A or D. Alexei Leonov or Alan Shepard. We'll go with Leonov. Should I have gone with Shepard? No.
Well played.
Oh,
You're
yes.
absolutely right.
Oh, that's good. Ah, all right. I did not know that. I learned something through trial and error.
The next question is worth a whopping $125,000. It's
Ooh,
number
getting
12
close.
of 15.
This
Take
is
your
definitely the
time.
final attempt for
It's
this
a lot
episode.
of money.
All right, we're getting very close.
Sabina is the national carrier of which European country?
Oh,
Sweden, Belgium, Denmark, Austria.
seriously? You're asking me a phone carrier of a European country? Oh, come on. Sabina? Sabina. Sabina. It starts with S, and it has an E in it. Sabina sounds like Sweden. It also has a BE for Belgium in it. Sabina. The phone of Belgium. Is it Denmark? Nah. Is it Austria? Who would care about the Austrian national carryover? Why is this in an Australian... Ugh. This is an unknowable. Unless you're a businessman who travels to Europe in 2004... Oh, whatever. I'm not going to complain. Sabina. Sweden. Belgium. Sabrina Williams plays tennis. Sabina. Sweden telephones. Nokia's from Sweden. Or Finland. Is Nokia from Finland? Sabina. B for Belgium. Let's log it in. Yes!
Well
Oh,
played. You're
yes, it
absolutely
was.
right.
Sabrina was Belgium. We're going well. Oh, I mean, I've just learned another high-value
Just relax
question.
and take your time. The next question is number 13 of a possible 15. If you answer and you're wrong, you will drop back to $32,000. Here's the question for $250,000.
But whoever walks away on $250,000, they go bust.
What is the job of Faunia Farley, played by Nicole Kidman in the 2003 film The Human Stain? Reporter, janitor, school teacher, librarian.
The Human Stain. Oh, it's another Nicole Kidman question. I could so easily solve this by Googling The Human Stain. Now, from... there are lots of movies about female reporters and school teachers, and some about librarians. Janitor would be the more different one, but you see that it ends with stain. Faunia Farley in The Human Stain. I will use... Well, it's just guesswork. I'm not going to look it up. Nicole Kidman in a 2003 movie, The Human Stain. It seems almost too obvious it would be a janitor. I'm going to be kicking myself if it is. I'm going to go with something else. Nicole Kidman. The Human Stain. She was a librarian, a reporter. You know, I'm going to go with janitor, and I'll be kicking myself if it's the obvious reporter. It's janitor!
No problems there. That's the right answer.
Ah! I'm fluking my way towards $1 million. Well, there you go. Alright, Nicole Kidman playing a janitor.
This is getting very, very serious. You are only 2 correct answers away from winning $1 million. But if you give me a wrong answer here, you will lose $218,000. Have a look at question number 14 and think very carefully about what you want to do.
I can't believe we're this close. I thought this series would drag on for a long time, but...
Nicole Kidman and
Oh
Will
God, it's
Ferrell
Nicole Kidman
are the
again.
star in a 2005 film based on which 1960s TV show?
Oh,
I
good.
Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched, The Munsters, The Sullivans.
Ah, finally an easy one. I know for a fact they did make a 2005 film based on Bewitched. Ah, good.
You don't have to play it.
Yes, 100,000% confident.
Well played. You're absolutely right.
It was easier than the previous. Can we please have no more Nicole Kidman questions? Unless they're really easy.
Fantastic. You've played a brilliant game so far and now have $500,000. But we would really like to give you $1 million.
Wait,
Take as long as you need.
this is
Here
it?
comes the $1 million question.
Oh my God. This is it. I keep forgetting, thinking we're one step
Which
below.
of these 20th century British poets was
Oh.
poet laureate first? Cecil Day-Lewis, John Masefield, John Betjeman, Ted Hughes.
Oh boy. 20th century British poets was poet laureate first. Which decade were these poets from? I haven't even heard of most of them. I know Daniel Day-Lewis. Is Cecil Day-Lewis a relation? I don't know. John Masefield, John Betjeman. When was John Betjeman a poet laureate? In the 1940s? When was Ted Hughes? That sounds like a later name. John Masefield sounds old. Cecil Day-Lewis sounds old, but I have no clue. I have no idea. This is it. This is the final question, and it is honestly just looks like a 1 in 4 toss. I have absolutely no idea. Which of these 20th century British poets poet laureate first? Is it time for a C? Is it time for a B? Could it possibly be A? Is it ever really A last? Or is it D? That's what it comes down to. Do I feel like which of these letters is nice? The answers are almost irrelevant because I don't know. John Betjeman. John Betjeman. What did he do? What did he compose? John Masefield. Now that sounds like John Masefield might have won Poet Laureate in the 1920s. I don't know. John Betjeman. Cecil Day-Lewis. I'm going to go with John Betjeman. Wish me luck. It was Masefield! No!
I have to tell you, that's the wrong answer.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
John Masefield was
And
first.
you were so brave. We'd love to have seen you go all the way, but that wrong answer means you drop back down to $32,000.
Yep, I do. Well, it's been wonderful. I'll try again next year. It was John Betjeman. It was John Masefield. John Masefield. I'm gonna have to do some research on those poets. John Masefield. Well, if I ever get that as the $1 million question again, I'll know. I don't know how many different $1 million questions are on this disc. What a fantastic, yeah, great. Well, it's been lovely. I had a good time. I didn't win anything, but I came close, achingly, agonizingly close. And I picked the wrong John. Well, SnakeOfBacon signing out. The series will continue at a later date. John Masefield. John Masefield.